Greetings, tasteless people and SurroundEdByFreaks, welcome back to Pokémon 3D. Haven't you closed the video yet? Haven't you unsubscribed yet? There is a promotion for who unsubscribes today. I'm just saying that because I lost so many subscribers. But anyway, this won't stop me from continuing my Pokémon 3D adventure and my quest to become a Pokémon Master once again. I said last episode that I would have trained my Hoothoot, and I did indeed. Hoothoot is steadily poking at the ground. Very good, Hoothoot, keep doing that. I trained him over here, defeating Pidgeys and Rattatas. Now that I remember, and I will start immediately to wet myself with nostalgia, wet my eyes, obviously, what were you thinking? This is the place where I found, for the first time, a legendary dog. Basically, it was Entei, I think. I remember very well, because I was training my Anon, because Anon has only one move that is something like Intro Force, something like that, I don't remember exactly. And can't really learn anything else other than that. Alright, PG, I will spare you now, because we have now to defeat some trainers. So we will truly start being Pokemon trainers. And so I was training my Unknown, that was probably like, what, level 10? And after Bellsprout, Rattatas, and Pokemon like that, I find like a sprite that I never seen before appearing, and it was freaking Entei. It was like, what? But anyway, the first trainer that we meet is this guy that was fighting the other guy over there earlier in the first episode. And this guy of Pokémon Gold, Silver, Crystal, and also the remakes is very famous because he's Youngster Joey. I don't know if it's if they will keep the name. I think so. And he should have a Rattata. So to be sure to absolutely destroy his Rattata, I will put Cyndaquil. And he's famous because if you give him your number, your phone number, you can after the fight. I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokémon. Wait, you look weak! Nice one! Come on, let's battle. Youngster Joey! He's famous because he constantly calls you at the phone every single second of your game, and he always talks about his Rattata, how is his awesome Rattata in the top percentage of all Rattatas in existence. And it's just amazing. Rattata level 4, yes, I look very weak. How about a nice ember to roast the Rattatatata? No, come on, really? Maybe you're... What? What? What was that? What was that? Wait a second, This is a very nice Easter egg. If I didn't tell you the story a few seconds ago, you wouldn't understand why it's called top percentage. I guess that this is the only Pokemon that is actually that has a nickname from the NPC trainers. Wow, top percentage. No, top percentage fainted. I guess he became that famous. Come back, top percentage. I don't have any more Pokemon. You have one. Can you count the two? Hey, can I get your number? I'll ring you up to battle. Alright, how can I not give my number to the great Youngster Joey and his top percentage Rattata? Of course. I'll ring you whenever I get the urge to battle. Yeah, but calm down with your urges. So, in the original Pokemon games, you had only, I think, like, you could register 20 phone numbers. So you had to choose among the trainers that ask you to become friends, basically. In Heart Gold instead, and also in this game, you can register basically everyone. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Then you have to battle. Youngster Mickey. Oh no, a Pidgey. But not a problem, I won't risk, I have a lot of Ember. Let's go Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is so adorable. In the anime of Pokemon, Cyndaquil starts the fight without fire on his back. Oh no, a Rattata. And he has actually to warm up a bit before being able to use fire moves. And so, till then, he can use only tackle and stuff like that. But, well, here it's not like that. Apparently my Cyndaquil is much better trained compared to Ash's Cyndaquil. Another proof why Ash is a moron. That's strange, I won before. Well, against top percentage, I suppose you had every right to guess that they would have defeated me as well. Becoming a good trainer is really tough. I'm going to battle other people to get better. At least he has some point to it. It's not like Youngster Joey that he says, oh no, I'm out of Pokémon, and he will always have only one Pokémon. So Rattata and Raticate. Check trees for berries. They just drop right off. Yeah, that's very realistic. I also have a sign outside of my house that tells me that to check trees for berries. So of course the goal, the theoretical goal of the game, other than defeating all the trainers and becoming a Pokémon master, is to catch all the Pokémon that you can. I'm not a trainer, but if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. This is something I always guessed. Why can't you tell the other trainer, no, I'm not a trainer, bye? What can he do? Attack you with his Pokémon? That's assault. This should be a bug catcher. Bug is weak against both fire and flying. I will put... Alright, but Hoot doesn't have any flying move yet. But, well, I don't care. Fight me! Fight me in real life! Instead of a bug Pokémon, I found a trainer. Hey, don't call me bug. I hate bugs. I can tolerate bug Pokémon, but not true bugs. Caterpie, or Caterpie, how apparently it's written, but I won't even bother trying to catch all the Pokémon, even because you would have, like, I can't do an infinite playthrough. I will only catch the ones that I want in my team, and some ones that's like my favorite ones. Like Ash does in the anime, after all. It's not that he can really catch them all. He basically meets them all. Go Caterpie! Oh no, another Caterpie. Maybe this Caterpie is much stronger than the other one. So I will catch only the ones that I feel like to catch. I must say that my team, once it will be completed, is not exactly strong if you compare it to teams with Pokémon from all 5 generations, or 6 generations, or is it 7? I'm starting to be old. If you consider it in the first and second generation, wow, I was literally destroying other kids in primary school with my Pokémon team of 6 well-trained and different types of Pokémon, while everyone else had like legendaries, and it was like, no, you can't fight with legendaries, Nintendo rules are against it. Plus, how ridiculous would it be if, like, you meet a Pokemon trainer and he has Lugia? Come on, the arcade, if Pokemon can light it up, I'd explore it. Light 'em up, a potion! Okay, we're trying to hide behind the sign, but I'm a Celtic Viking pirate, I pillage and steal absolutely everything. What do you think you can do against me and my pillage sense? This fat guy will come in handy later, that sounds weird. It will be something pretty... Huh? I walked too far today looking for Pokemon. My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. If I were a wild Pokemon, it'd be easy to catch. This sounds like a Pokemon Go player. So I'm very proud of my team, and I'm really... like, I don't want to give up to it to have a stronger team. It will be enough to beat the game. I caught a bunch of Pokemon, let me battle with you. If you haven't noticed, I'm a very nostalgic person, and so... I couldn't give up on my old team, I'm sorry. Alright, another bug catcher, not a problem. This is another guy that asks you the number, I think. Another guy that wants to hit on me. But nope! Level 2 Caterpies. Why did I say Caterpies? And another Caterpie is gone. Well, you sure don't learn from your mistakes. A level 3 Weedle. Oh no, another level 2 Caterpie. So, a bird Pokemon, a flying Pokemon, at the beginning of the game, for the second generation, is very useful, because you will see later, Big Catcher Wade was defeated. Aww, I'm sorry. You will see later at the Sprout Tower. Let's exchange numbers. I want to battle you again sometimes. Alright, I'll let you know whenever I want to battle you. He's rather bossy, I don't like that. Let's exchange number. It's an order. Exchange number order activated. I found a Pokeball. Talking about that, today I finally started Pokemon Go. And I had to change phone for that, because my phone was too old and too shitty. Actually, it was a very good chance to change it. I found a good Pokemon in the archive. I'm going to raise it to take on Falkner. He's the leader of Violet Citizen. In my language, Falk was called Valerie, something like that. Alright, let's enter here. And this two idiot, I want to do this job. I want to get paid to stay in a house, probably with internet, while they don't have computers. Good day, sir. To just say good day, sir, to the people who pass. Hello. The weather is clear outside today. You should go for a walk and enjoy the day. Your twin told me that some time ago, I think. Luckily, it's not raining even today. I came too far out. Wait, I'd better phone home. I'm playing this at around 6:30, so it's obviously the sunset. And here we are in Violet City. I love this theme. The theme of Violet City is really nice. Caused a rumor to appear in Sprout Tower. They say normal type Pokemon moves had no effect on ghosts. And that one is the Sprout Tower. These people are a bit like Ash. Like it's 600 generations is going around the world catching Pokemon, and he gets surprised by every little shit that happens. Every episode is like, oh no, what? Electric is super effective on water, I would have never said so. Yeah, sure, Peachy storage. I know that, thank you. Look at this little guy, he's hiding there. What are you trying to do, steal Wi-Fi? Pokemon are smart, they won't obey a trainer they don't respect. Without the right gym badges, they will just do as they please. This thing of needing the badges to have Pokemon obey you, because otherwise, since the first Pokemon games, you could trade a strong Pokemon with someone and beat basically the whole game with that one strong Pokemon that maybe was already level 100. Team Rocket was up to no good with Pokemon. But justice prevailed. A young kid broke him up. Teenager named Joy has visited me on Route 30. His Rattata was top percentage! I can tell you that there wasn't this guy here in the original Violet City. There was nothing, no reference about Youngster Joey. Even in Hard Gold there was no reference about him. You notice that it's a big mix between new generations and older generations, because the inside, the furniture looks more like new generations, because in Pokemon Gold basically there was nothing in the Pokemon Center except Nurse Joy and the desk there. From the outside it's really the old Pokemon Center. And I think, yeah, you see around the building there are windows. In fact, the new design of the Pokemon Center in Pokemon Hard Gold had windows, but there are basically no windows here. It's like a bunker. This guy maybe. Collect Pokemon. Do you have Bellsprout? Want to trade it for my Onyx? No, I don't, and I don't want to trade. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean. Alright, I'm sorry. I was trying to exit to the wall. Yeah, I'm afraid that I will have to train a bit. Hello, you are trainer? Battle gym leader win muted. Why are you talking like Yoda? You are like 4 times Yoda. Battle gym leader win you did? No. Is that so? Then study show you. Follow me. Dun, dun, dun. We are following a fat man who told us to follow him. That sounds reasonable. He's actually a teacher at this kind of academy. Here, teacher, I am. Good it is you study here. I wonder how good are the students with a teacher that talks and speaks like that. Basically, this is helpful if you are really a newbie in Pokemon. it doesn't even let me read. Here there was, in Pokemon Gold, all the explanations of the various status as poisoned or paralyzed. And these little bitches at the academy, they're pathetic. They're freaking like Konohamaru from Naruto. Let's talk also to this guy. I saw a wiggly tree up ahead. If you touch it, it squirms and dances. Cool! Yeah, it's talking about Sudowoodo. We will catch it way later in the game. Anyway... Oh, an item over there, too bad. I can't even cross this water, since I can't swim apparently. Hey, you're a Pokemon trainer? If you beat the gym leader here, you'll be ready for prime time. Shut up with your stupid banal and standard quotes. And this is the Sprout Tower. This is the first challenge. It's not a gym, but it's something that if you're not trained can even knock you out. A Bellsprout over 100 feet tall. People say that it became the center pillar here. That doesn't look like a Bellsprout. Well, maybe it's a very thick Bellsprout. See the pillar shaking? People are training upstairs. Also, I love this theme. I really love the old Pokemon theme. Where are you going? I'm trying to talk to you. Sprout Tower was built long ago as a place for Pokemon training. Only if you reach the top will you obtain an HM. And here we start with the first kinda like gym, but you won't win any badge by defeating these monks. A flexible pillar protects the tower even from earthquakes. Bellsprout. It's level 3, it's very easy, no problem for my Hoothoot. But my Hoothoot should learn pretty damn soon. Vine Whip, really? Really? It's not very effective. I'm surprised people are that stupid, but well, after all, I don't want to be mean because they are using all Bellsprout, so it's not that you can do much. Hoothoot better be learning Peck, I think, a flying type move, pretty soon, because I would need it. Since it would be super effective, and so I won't have to keep using Tackle. Tackle! Why did the people who created, so Nintendo, who made this game, didn't put NPCs with more Pokemons? Like, we find NPCs like this one with 3 Bellsprout, then people with 3 Rattatas, and people with 5 Pidgeys or 5 Magikarps if it's for that. Bye, Sage Nico. I fought hard, but I'm too weak. I would have preferred, even back then, more variety, even a bigger number of Pokemon for every trainer. I found a Paralyze Hill. This is a bit labyrinthic. I don't remember exactly how to change the camera. Don't remember how to... It was probably F something, but I don't want to F up everything. So it's really not the case. I will try to... Alright. Oh wow! I'm looking at my hat. Like this. Hello? You were trying to ambush me? You're a bandit from Skyrim? We send guard in this tower. Here, we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon. But by honoring all Pokemon, you're using only Bellsprouts. But don't worry, I'm just gonna spam Tackle and kill your Bellsprout. That's about that. So since I don't want to consume potions and berries and stuff that will probably be useful when I will go against the gym, I think it's better go to heal at the Pokemon Center after I'm hurt a bit. And of course I will cut that part because you don't need to see that. Because the Vine Whip, after Vine Whip, it's starting to hurt a bit my Hoothoot. And I want to... Alright, level 9. Are you learning something? Yes! Peck! And well, I will... I don't never remember what is Foresight. I will forget Growl. Now, Hypnosis, it's something that I always kept on Hoothoot in my original Pokemon games. Unfortunately, a defect of this fun game is that it crashes often when you use Hypnosis, when you specifically use up Hypnosis. So I'm going to avoid using it and search a different moveset for Hoothoot and later Noctowl, obviously. Yay, I have Peck, so I can one-shot your Bellsprout now. Very nice. Peck! How about that? It's super effective. And here we are. Sage Chow? Chow? Sounds like bye in my language. Thank you. 96 peanuts, as my teacher used to say if you didn't put the measurement unit. Oh, what the hell? Really? I see a bald... I saw a bald head walking towards me and then purple. Yeah, I really need to get the first person view. I don't know how, I don't remember. Bellsprout level 3. It would be a challenge only if I would have to go through them one after another, but I don't. They should have added this kind of mode in which you had to defeat gyms without healing your Pokemon. That would have been a challenge for sure. Don't mind me while I'm just pecking through everything, every Bellsprout. A memory I have of Bellsprout is that, so back then when I started playing Pokemon, I didn't know Pokemon that well, and because I watched only few Pokemon episodes on TV, I knew Bellsprout, I knew like the purple. Help! What the hell is going on? I found a wild Pokemon. Rattata, get out of here, I have no time for you. I'm lost in the purple. Help! Help! What's going on? Did it bug? Help! I can't see. Oh, here I am. What the hell? How? What was the purple? You stupid bitch! You stupid bitch! I tried to copy Bellsprout's gentle movements for battle, but it didn't train well enough. Yeah, of course, you basically went all over the place with your purpleness and blinded me. Anyway, I knew about Bellsprout. I knew, of course, Pikachu, the starters, Gyarados, Onix, and this kind of Pokemon. I didn't know very well the concept of super effective. Like, I knew that water was super effective on fire, obviously, but why would, I don't know, grass be super effective on rock? That's a bit forced. It makes sense, but it's a bit forced. So, I was playing, one of the first times that I was playing Pokemon at my friend's house, with his Pokemon Gold game on Game Boy Color, and I was training an Onix. And I was in near Violet City. Oh, come on, you purpleness! I trained to find a light man in Pokemon. Alright, next time I will try to use F5 or whatever, but the key is to change camera. Ooh, level 6 Bellsprout, that's a bit more intriguing. Let's try still with Peck, obviously. So I was training the Onix, and I met a Bellsprout. Like, I was running over quite easily on Rattatas and Pidgeys, obviously, for obvious reasons. Then I find a Bellsprout that I also knew. I was like, look at that! Bellsprout? It must be like, what? 6 grams? I have an Onix! What do you expect me, like, what do you expect to do, Bellsprout? He used Vine Whip and he one-shot my Onix. I was like, what? Beaten by a mere child, I'm 24. Huh? How about that? Now, how about you get out of your purpleness? Oh, we're already at the top! Very nice. Do you think I can do another battle? I think I can. Let's go. A bad thing about this game is that... well, not really about this game, but kinda about every Pokemon game. Is that you don't have a choice when you meet a trainer or you meet a wild Pokemon, you don't have the choice to choose the Pokemon that you want. When Ash meets another trainer or a wild Pokemon, he chooses the Pokemon he wants to fight with. He can send Pikachu or Bulbasaur or whoever you want. Yay, level 10 for goddamn Bellsprout for Hoothoot. Sorry. I exchanged you for a bell plant. It is my head that is bright. Yeah, it's very shiny. Shiny! Alright, let's try to understand how the hell am I supposed to change camera. Yes, F5! It was this one. Yeah, it's much better. I apologize for the time that I had to struggle in the purpleness. Maybe not when you meet a wild Pokemon, because maybe after all you're training your first the first Pokemon in your team, so it makes sense that he fights. But when a trainer challenges you, it doesn't make much sense to me to use the first Pokemon that you have. Why can't you choose which one you want to use? You can choose after you defeat the first Pokemon, but that still doesn't make much sense. Looks like your Pokemon holds on to something. Do you want to take it? No, because if I don't, my Pokemon is gonna be happy. Yes, my Hoothoot is very happy. Look at that, his adorable little owl. Hoothoot is relaxing comfortably. Nice! Relaxing before destroying everything and causing havoc and destruction. Good job, Hoothoot! So I could easily avoid this trainer, but I am a true Pokemon trainer and I want to train. So, let's go, wanna go, bro? Let me see how much you trust your Pokemon. I mean, if you don't trust your Pokemon, how are you supposed to fly and go in caves along with them? They're going to rob you. Alright, Peck. It's not that I have much else to use against your Bellsprouts. Level 7, not bad at all. But I think it's gonna be enough. Yeah, I don't think he can do much more than just Vine Whip. Oh, Hoothoot? What? Didn't remember that. Level 7. How about we train a bit Cyndaquil? Yes! Hypnosis? It failed. Hypnosis usually crashes when you use it, of course. Otherwise, I would be very pissed if it crashed. Let's go with Ember. But yeah, it's not strong enough. Bonnie got burnt. Cyndaquil! Disappoint me, but luckily he's getting burned. Alright, well, he's fast asleep, I suppose. Yep. Oh. Hey, that's quite a lot! Critical hit, how do you dare? Yeah, get burnt. Get burned by my sassiness. Come on, Cyndaquil, wake up! Yes! And how about now you die because you get burnt? Oh, first he wants to give me another tackle, huh? Well, sorry. You fought well, I must say. My manly rival, manly not, rival, well, who I am to talk, is over there with the sage. What are you doing, my manly rival? You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, well, this is an old man. As promised, here is your HM. Let me say this, you should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. I know which voice to give him. He claims to be the elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. What? It stands to reason? That doesn't make sense to me. I never lost to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really could care less about weak Pokemon. You already told me. You can't care less about weak Pokemon. I forgot the name like that. Tishplatten used an escape rope. Bye, Tishplatten. Hello! Let me see what's this. Nothing! Great, well, it's some kind of a painting of a Bellsprout. Now the question is, should I go with Cyndaquil or Hoothoot? Hoothoot has full health. I don't want to make Cyndaquil... No, he doesn't have full health, but Cyndaquil is much weaker right now. About health, of course. How about instead I give something to Cyndaquil? Yes. And now I'm going to fight with Hoothoot, otherwise I would have done the opposite. So good of you to come here. I mean, so good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People in Pokémon test their bonds to build a bright future together. And the final test allow me to check the ties between your Pokémon and you. Elder Lee. Okay. Lee and his Bellsprout want to battle. Hoothoot, he has 3 Pokémon, level 7 Bellsprout is not enough, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you, but if I run over all your friends' Bellsprouts, I'm going to run over also yours. Oh, now we cheat, my old sage, huh? Now we cheat! I thought we were above that level. Oh, wait, I'm losing the match. I'm going to use a potion on my Bellsprout. Yeah, I have 4 potions. Don't worry, now he's gonna hit me maybe. Or maybe not. Ah, how useful was your potion? Huh? Just wasted it. And he also has a Hoothoot, level 10. Interesting. My Hoothoot is faster than your Hoothoot, but your Hoothoot is using Hypnosis and my Hoothoot fell asleep. But don't worry, you're just playing along. My master plan is working. Yeah, use Spec. Use Spec, you will see. The thing that you don't understand, that my Hoothoot woke up and now you will use Tackle, and your Hoothoot is almost gone. A Growl won't KO my Hoothoot, but now I'm going to use my Cyndaquil. So I was expecting his Hoothoot to be stronger. Hypnosis. God damn it, Cyndaquil, stop being so sleepy. I wanted to weaken his Hoothoot and then use my Cyndaquil to finish off his Hoothoot and... Fuck you, you will pay for this. Hoothoot, Cyndaquil, god damn it, wake up. Please. We can't allow this cheater to win. Of course, in case I about to lose, I will for sure use potions as well, but shh, he doesn't know that. It's a cheater. Yeah, peck me. Meanwhile, I burnt you again with my sassiness. My Cyndaquil is the sassiest Cyndaquil of them all. It's the top percentage of sassiness. Ember doesn't deal a lot of damage. Let's try to finish him off with a Tackle. I'm sorry, Hoothoot. It was a nice fight, even if someone was cheating. Go Bellsprout. Level 7, I'm sorry, but you are no match for the Ember of my Cyndaquil. Very good, so now I have a Cyndaquil level 11 and a Hoothoot level 10, or was it? Yeah, I think level 10. And unfortunately we will have to train a bit before going to face the gym. Yeah, sore loser, I know that deep inside it's burning you a lot. You and your Pokémon should have no problem using this move. Take this flash HM, and flash illuminates even the darkest of all places, but to use it out of battle you need the badge from Violet's gym. Thank you very much, my old man. Even if after the second generation, even in the remakes, it's rather useless. There is an escape rope. I can use it to go away from places, caves, buildings, if I'm lost. At least before a Pokemon of mine learns Dig. I am a very modest person, except when it comes to Pokemon. Well, it's not my fault if all the other kids in the primary school were weak and I was defeating all of them. With my team that now, of course, would get absolutely wrecked by modern team, but back in my days, it was a very good team. Bugcatcher Wade is calling me. I met you, what, 10 minutes ago? I am thinking about going to the bug catching contest. Are you going? See you later. Why would you think that a person with a phobia for insects would go to a bug catching contest? Because they are Pokemon, that's actually a good reason. One thing that I really liked when I was younger, it was this bug catching contest. It was a very nice idea. And here we are at the start of the tower. So that, Granny, I defeated everyone. You wish you were as good as me, but what do you want to know? You're almost dead. That's extremely mean, I'm sorry. But, well, I always like to joke about Pokemon Go. I didn't even finish to say that I caught my first Pokemon today, Pikachu. I chose a starter. Pokemon Go, unfortunately, I can't go around much, a bit because of my health problems, even because right now it's like 40 degrees over here, and really I would faint. I can't really not even stay in this kind of hot weather or stay at the sun for much. And I will try to catch some Pokemon, even if I'm a bit sad that you can't really have a team and battle with wild Pokemon using yours. You can only catch them. I suppose that a lot of people would consider that boring, so maybe that's why, since it was aimed for a bigger audience, it's a bit disappointing on that fact that you basically just catch Pokemon. You can't really fight them and train them. Like, you can train them, but catching other Pokemon, as far as I understand. It's nice, for sure. It's a very nice game. I also like to mock a bit the people that I never heard talking about Pokemon, and now that Pokemon Go came out, oh my god, yes, Pokemon Go is the best thing ever, the world, yeah. Name me 5 Pokemon. Pikachu, Pikachu, and Pikachu. Yeah, good job, GG. But I mean, I've never been one of the hardcore gamers that can't stand casual gamers. No, of course not. Like in the city center, that must be very fun. Another tree is blocking the way to Goldenrod City. It's preventing me from shopping. Something should be done about it. I was going to snap the tree with my straight arm punch, but I couldn't. I'm a Oh, poor you. I'm sorry. And that's the tree that we're talking about. This tree is actually blocking a whole way, because we are here in Violet City. And after defeating the gym, we will have to go south, even because if we have to go to these 2 cities, especially this one, Azalea Town, we have to go south. But without the tree, we could theoretically go up to these other cities. So this Pokemon region is taken by a hostage, taken as a hostage by a tree, a Pokemon, by Sudowoodo. He's blocking basically the whole market, everything is blocking. Alright, Sudowoodo, good job, you're a terrorist. And let me go back to Violet City. Even if I can even train over here, I need to level up my Pokemon a bit, so I will be able to defeat the gym. Now I wonder, am I strong enough to defeat, because as far as I remember, yeah, this is the old layout of this gym, I remember. In Pokemon Heart Gold, there was like an elevator that would take you up there. It was much better, but oh well. That one over there, of course, is the gym leader. These 2 are Pokemon trainers that work, of course, for the gym, and you have to go through them to go through them to be able to challenge the Pokemon gym leader. Hey, I'm no trainer, but I can give you some advice. Believe me, if you believe me, a championship dream can come true. You believe? Then listen. The grass type is weak against the flying type. Keep this in mind. There are a lot of stuff hidden around Violet City. But unfortunately, you need either surf or cut or stuff like that. So let's be in this house and then I will end this episode, because after all I have to train. She uses the names of her favorite things to eat for the nicknames she gives to her Pokemon, I mean. Okay, sure. I call my Pidgey Strawberry! Ah, that's adorable. Are you Strawberry? Ah. Pidgey for me, Pidgey for me. In my language, this strawberry Pokemon, I don't know why they didn't translate it as strawberry. They translated as if something that tastes of strawberry, as if something that tastes of banana. You would translate it is in bananish, strawberryish, something like that. Alright, nice to know that. You're welcome for this precious info. Let me check my Pokemon. Level 10 and 11, yeah. I will have to train them a bit, probably, but I think that just a couple of levels will be fine. I think that if I bring them to level 12 or 13, it should be fine to defeat at least the first 2 Pokemon trainers in the gym. Anyway, I'm going to rest here with my Hoothoot. Hoothoot is cheerful, nice! Of course you're with me, I'm a nice person. And no one loves me. Everyone hates me, only my Pokemon likes me. Anyway, I'm SurroundEdByFreaks, hope you weren't bored to death. Thank you for following my playthrough and this video. See you next time, bye bye.